2023 is likely the last chance you have to build one of these crazy online businesses and completely change the path of your future. Today, I'm going to give you my $20 million formula for free. This year was pretty eye-opening in a very scary way. A lot of people are starting to question traditional paths. There was a major revolution on social media. College enrollments are down significantly, whereas the cost is still up, and people are starting to question standard beliefs. But ladies and gentlemen, 2023 is the year where you're either going to survive and you're going to thrive, or you're going to perish and stay where you've been for the rest of your life. And this isn't a game. This is life or death, financially speaking. And either way, the top 1%, the elite, are going to continue to amass more assets, more cash, and more control. The question is, are you going to be a part of that? I mean, TikTok continues to take away more control from the masses. There's people on there consuming who are not creating. They're directly taking away your attention span, and they are frying all of your dopamine circuits. You think they're doing that by random? No, that is on purpose. But I'm not here to give you some theory. What I'm about to share with you in this video, it works. It works to a T if you copy it, which is what I'm going to show you. I've done this. Dozens of my friends have done this. We've all been able to achieve not only financial independence, but independence in different ways. I own more assets than I need right now to live my life and never work again, right? And regardless of my involvement in the business or how many phone calls I take, I can do nothing, and my wealth continues to accumulate every single year. That is a position of power that you need to put yourself in diligently. It doesn't happen by random. So let's start by getting very uncomfortable. Do me a favor here. I want you to take out your phone and open up your bank account, your mobile bank account. Look at the number. Let it stare you in the face. Is it over $1,000? Because if so, congratulations. You are now rich statistically. You have more money than 54% of Americans. But if you have $1,000 or $2,000, do you feel rich? Does that make you feel rich? And how long could that last you before you needed new money to come in, right? How many months of living expenses do you have? You see, I didn't understand the difference between rich and wealthy until I got rich. I've had the cars. I've had the big mansion with the 10-car garage and the Olympic-sized swimming pool and private jets to LA and all the crazy vacations. I've done that. But I didn't understand what wealthy was until I got rich. Rich is when you have something. I have some cash, I have a car, I have a house. Wealthy is when you have something that produces that something. You have an asset, you have a business, you have an investment portfolio. So that consistently produces the results that would quantify as rich. So you don't have to be involved. And that's the key there. You don't have to work. You don't have to answer the phone. That is what wealthy is. It continues to produce regardless of your involvement. And just to be very candid here, I got rich from my businesses. They produced a lot of cash, so much so to the point where I didn't even have a place to put it back into the business. So I had to find alternative investments. That's where I got rich. But I got wealthy from my investments. And it took a few years. I know you might be like, well, I only have $2,000 in my bank account. We're going to start from step one here in a moment, but you have to understand the difference between rich and wealthy. Most people stop when they get rich. So let me show you how to get rich. And yes, it really is that simple. And by the way, assuming you don't it up, you can then use that to get wealthy. I'm going to show you how to start a very simple online business that you can scale rapidly. You're going to have to build some skills, but it's a very quick process and you don't need a lot of money to start. It's the same thing I've been doing for the last 6 years, over $20 million in sales. You don't need 50 grand to start. And you ever hear the phrase, well, Hayden, it takes money to make money, right? You need money to start a business. I don't entirely disagree, but I don't think you need as much as other people do. And by the way, let's just say you have $0. You opened up your online bank, $0, nothing. I'm going to show you in a moment, towards the end of this video, a free artificial intelligence tool that's only been out for a few weeks that can help you make so much money, and you're ahead of the curve. You're early. Nobody has access to this. Nobody knows about this yet, so don't be foolish and let it go to waste. This is the start of you building a financial fortress. That's what I like to call it. So first, let's break down the money again so that you can get rich, and then I'll give you the copy-paste steps so that you can do it. This right here is cash. This is what you need to accumulate. I don't value this very much, but it is important. I actually value this Chipotle card a lot more than I value direct cash. So the average man's salary is $50,391 a year, which if you break that down into simple math, that's equal to working for $24 an hour, which is again, not a lot of money. Now, women statistically make 40% less, but I don't think that's an accurate stat because a lot of stay at home. So it's just kind of a generalization. But nonetheless, even if you're a man making $50,000 a year, saving 100% of your income after tax, which is not even possible. You can't live on zero. It would take you over 8 years to buy just one of my cars that I bought as a birthday present when I was 18 years old. That's not feasible. How do you go help people? How do you build a school? How do you build a house? How do you buy a car for a family member on a salary like that? You can't. And that's why finances are important. It's not about being shallow or just only focusing on money, but it is about being able to get the financial resources. We live on a financial planet, surprise, surprise. So it does matter. How do you get that so that you can take care of yourself first and foremost, and then be able to help others? It would be selfish, by the way, to not do this. And I know there's going to be people commenting about the cars. This has nothing to do with cars, but everything to do with money. I love cars. I've owned a lot of them. I'll buy a lot more. But this has nothing to do with that. It's about the financial financial side of it. You need to build a direct-to-consumer business. This is what's been putting millions of dollars a year on my tax return every year. It has put the cash in my pocket to go buy the assets and allowed me to have incredible, perfect financials where I can go get financing for any of these assets that I want. Buying big apartment buildings on the water, buying multiple homes. Doing this, you need a clean financial statement. This produces consistent results. It's not some spike, some big crypto run up. This is a business that you can build and eventually sell for a lot of money. The goal here is to sell physical products that you don't own. A lot of people use the word drop shipping. That's just a simple fulfillment model, but you're going to sell physical products. There's a lot of ways to do this where you don't have to purchase the inventory up front. You're going to work with manufacturing and middlemen where you can still have very quick shipping time. I'm going to give you all of those resources right now and show you how to start with $0. So step number one is going to be finding a product that sells. I want to give you an example, not some fairy tale fugazi. I want to give you a real product that sells. Take the Galaxy projector for an example. I helped a student of mine named Dylan scale this product to $140,000 a day. It's pretty impressive, right? He's 19 years old. Crazy results. He also had a separate company selling these sunset lamps, which a lot of people have blown up. You can't go copy these products right now. You're late to the party. You need to find a product that is new. And if you're trying to run ads on a platform like TikTok or do the organic $0 strategy I'm about to share with you, you just have to find a new version of that. For an example, this LED light bar in the corner, I helped another young guy take this to $2 million a month. He has the leading brand on that product on Amazon and on Shopify. That's incredible. He's able to make millions of dollars a month because he was early on that and he aggressively scaled the marketing through the strategies that I'm about to share with you. And by the way, LED products of all kinds do really well on TikTok because your audience is 18 to 45-year-olds. They're very focused on home, decor, looks, feel, all of that stuff. Those products work really well, whereas if you want to run ads on YouTube, Google, Facebook, any of those, is a little bit more problem solving. For an example, I had an orthopedic company. Most people didn't know I owned it. It did over $13 million in sales in a few years. We only ran Facebook ads exclusively. That was a very boring problem solving product to people between 45 and 65 years old. So you got to get your product to fit in with where you want to market. But TikTok right now, oh my gosh, it's so easy. So I'm going to share that with you. So let's say you wanted to do this with such a low startup cost, like $100, okay? The easiest way to do this, and by the way, I'll show you how to get that 100 if you really don't have it in a moment, but the easiest way to do that is to take a very cheap product like the duck that sits on a swing and you hook it on to your mirror in your car. You could take a look at this product right here. It's cheap. It's a little nifty thing, right? It's unique. Nobody's seen it. It's funny, makes you smile. That is a perfect product to run TikTok ads to, where you can sell that product for $15, $18, right? That's not something you could sell for $60 like most of the stuff that I sell. But if you have no cost to acquire a customer, $0, it doesn't matter, right? As long as you're able to source the product for cheaper than you sell it for, you're going to be able to make a ton of money off that. And I've done this arbitrage on about 50 different products, 20 different stores over my career. It's done a lot, tens of millions of dollars in sales. So I know a thing or two about what I'm talking about. So before I show you how to do that with $0, let's verify the product's working. Swinging duck. I'm going to hit search here on TikTok on my phone. You can see exactly what this product is. 108,000 likes over there on the right side. 1,500 comments. Very simple little product. Not that crazy, but there are a lot of videos of this product blowing up that people are making where you can see that there is some organic traction for a product like this. And that is what you're looking to do. 381,000 likes. Okay, let's go to their page. This is a page completely dedicated to this product. You can see a lot of these videos. By the way, this is an easy product to make videos for. If you make a brand to sell this product, you can build off the framework of what's already working here. We can go look at their store. You can get ideas for the images, for the product description, for the logo. You don't need to go copy what they're doing, but look, they have a lot of different types of them. The OG hanging duck, the pucker up. Oh, look, they got a pop-up. Porky pig. They're building more products inside of here. And they're probably not spending any money on ads because they're getting these organic views. Look at this one, 1.5 million views, 80,000 likes. Very unique product. So if you can find stuff like this, now we've confirmed that it is working to some degree. There's a market that wants to see it. So now all you have to do is go sell this product, but you don't necessarily have to run ads. You don't have to spend a ton of money to do that, right? When you run ads, we're going to spend about $200 a day on ads. So I understand that not everybody has that money. In a moment, I'll show you how to get it. But if you want to do this with $0 on TikTok, what you're going to do, it's going to take some effort. I know it's going to scare a lot of you young folks. You're going to order the product, maybe find the same thing off Amazon so it comes lickety split. You're going to order it and you're going to film 5 to 10 videos every day of the product, building off of what's working, not copying, find more versions of it. You're going to record the product over and over and over in different ways, replying to comments, funny things, and you are going to get organic traction. I promise you, if you post 10 videos a day for a month, that's 300 videos. If you do that and not one of them pops off, you're the problem. It's not the product, it's you. It's the videos that you're making. So if you learn how to run these videos, you can get a lot of organic traction. The more views you get, the more natural sales are going to come in without spending any money on ads. So that's a very easy way to get started and actually make some money. And just to make it clear, that's a lot of effort for a low return, but if you have no money, that's what you have to do. You're going to have to work for very cheap. I've done my $20+ million in sales through paid ads. I've helped people do another $100+ million because it's more controllable, it's faster, but yes, it costs more money. So if you don't have money, let me show you how to get it right now for free. So this is an artificial intelligence tool that came out a couple weeks ago called OpenAI, specifically their Chatgpt tool. Let's tell it to write a product description for a duck that swings for my rear view mirror. Introducing the swinging duck rear view mirror charm. This adorable duck is the perfect addition to any car's rear view mirror, made from high quality materials. It's built to last, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea, okay? Write an abandoned cart email for a clothing company. This is about to put 50% of businesses online out of work. Watch this. We noticed you recently added items to your cart but didn't complete the purchase. They're going to write unlimited amounts of emails for you, scripts, product descriptions for your Shopify store, ad copy for Facebook, whatever you want to do. They even automatically included a freaking coupon code here to get 10% off, understanding that that's what brings customers back. This is going to revolutionize the world. So how do you actually make money from that, you might ask? Let's say write a YouTube video script for building a large Lego set, whatever. How do you teach that to somebody? What do you say? Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be building the Lego Star Wars Millennium Falcon set, massive set with over, you get it. They're gonna write an entire script for a YouTube video. You can do this for anything. Write sales copy for an online sales training program. People don't understand how much this tool is about to change the internet. Let's watch it write sales copy for an online sales training program. Okay. Are you tired of struggling to make sales and hit your target? Do you want to become a top performer and crush your competition? They're using persuasion tactics in this that is being auto-generated instantly. No longer does somebody have to sit here for 6 hours and craft this carefully, referencing their notes on persuasion tactics. It is immediately done through artificial intelligence. So again, you might ask, Hayden, how do I make a lot of money with this? It's very simple. You are going to open 3 new tabs on your computer right now. Freelance.com, Upwork.com, and Fiverr.com. You are going to make a minimum of 20 posts on each of those. You can copy paste the same one on each platform, writing emails, spell checking, essays, grammar, revisions, sales script, funnel scripts, product descriptions, anything you can think of that this tool will do for you. The thing is, instead of you having to go do the work like most freelancers on there that charge $80, you're going to go charge $7 and you're going to build up your portfolio. Everybody's going to come to you because you're cheaper, and you're going to start getting 5-star reviews right away because it takes you no time. You're going to be able to press one button and boom, it's done. You're going to be able to do anything. Write a love letter to my girlfriend who only has one leg. It can get specific. It's immediately generated. Your courage in the face of adversity inspires me. It's insane. You don't let your physical challenges hold you back. You get the idea. It's automatically generated. It is immediate. There is no effort on your part. You can go become an expert freelancer on 30 different topics overnight, undercut everybody, build up your portfolio, then you raise the price. This will get you to beat the average salary of a US person making $50,000 a year, which again is not a lot of money. That right there, it's just going to take a lot of work for the next 3 to 6 months to build up that resume and the portfolio and build that on every platform. Go do it over and over again. So that is exactly, using this tool, is exactly how you're going to be able to make money, right? Let's even ask it, how do I make money? There's many ways to make money. Best approach will depend on your individual skills. You get the idea. So that's going to help you get the funds to be able to start the business or whatever it is you want to do. If you really want to make an extra 3 to 10 grand a month on the side, that is the way. Chatgpt using AI. This came out a few weeks ago. You're early. This video, drop a like on that. This is new. This is the stuff that it won't work forever, but you are new. You're on the cutting edge of this. So take advantage. And when it comes to e-commerce, you can use that in your own business to help you write product descriptions, Facebook ads, abandoned cart emails. You won't need to hire email marketing companies like my close friend who makes $1 million a year doing that. He's very scared by this tool, right? And he's going to use it to help make his product better, but you won't need to pay him $10,000 a month to do that because you press one button and it's done to probably 99% of the quality. So that right there is exactly how you could get the starting funds and pretty easily get to an extra $3,000 to $10,000 a month, which can replace your active income while you go build a real business. So use that tool as you will, but posting frequently on TikTok, where all these videos have great chances of going viral, and then the link is in your bio of your account right there. That's how you're going to generate traffic and bring people to your store who hopefully they're going to end up purchasing. And for every million views you get, roughly, you're going to bring in about $3,000 to $10,000 in sales. So just focus on that metric. Try to get as many millions as possible. And if you are are trying to get started in e-commerce, I do have a full program called the TikTok Ad Blueprint that you can find linked below. 2,000 plus business owners have gone through that over the years. It's tried, it's tested. Other people have walked on the ice and not fallen in. It's a great product that works. So if you really want to see exactly what I do, you can check that out linked below. Oh, also, you can get free access to our private group where I do group coaching as well. Now, my friends, you might have thought that I was just going to skip over the arguably most important point, which is, Hayden, if you're not going to buy inventory, how the hell are you going to fulfill these products? Where do I go? I don't have sales. I don't have money. Well, I'm going to give you the direct names right now. Just like inside of our program, I give you the phone number to even more private suppliers. If you want to start drop shipping products, have quality fulfillment, you're going to have to get quotes from multiple places. Here is how you do that. I'll give you two names when you have zero sales: CJ Dropshipping and Zendrop. Both of those I've tried, tested, and they are vetted for people who have zero sales. However, there's still not a lot of great options. Those aren't the best. I have never ran up a store and fulfilled more than $30,000 with either of those. Yet I have fulfilled about $9 million worth of products. So where am I doing that? Private suppliers, brokers, manufacturers, building the connections, which only happens once you're working with dropshipping agents, which is kind of that middle step after you have sales. So if you have 20 sales a day coming in, you could go to a platform like Dropship Agent, DSA, where they are going to be able to get better quotes for you, beat that pricing, probably have faster shipping time. But just remember folks, this is the most important thing. You don't want dropshipping off AliExpress or Alibaba, which by the way, never do. You can just use those for product research, where it's 27-day shipping. You're going to have customers complaining. And yes, that's the most average thing. People are like, what about long shipping times? That's why dropshipping doesn't work. Yes, because you're doing it wrong. You don't have the right information. And everybody says, oh, why do you have a course and this and that? Well, if you haven't gone through that, yet you're saying, oh, but dropshipping has 30-day shipping times, you, my friend, have the wrong information, which refutes your claim of, I can find everything for free on YouTube. No, you can't, my friends. So it's very simple. Just go through, get the right connections, build your business, make money. If you have no money, I just gave you a resource on how to make money. Every single person watching this video should be able to send me a bank statement by the end of next year showing $200,000 to $500,000 in revenue with over $100,000 in profit. If you have not done that by the end of next year, the only thing wrong in that equation was either the action you took or the skills that you built to do that. So it's a very, very good thing because you're in control of it. Remember, if we're fat, like when I was fat, it was my fault. It was absolutely nobody else's fault but my own. Now, I was around people that were very unhealthy. That didn't help, but it's still only my fault. The same goes when you're broke. When I had no money, it was nobody's fault but my own. Now, at the time, I lacked a lot of skills. I did not have the proficiency to go make money, but it was up to me to go build those skills. So I'm doing my best to just give that to you right here for free in every different option. If you have $0, if you have a few thousand, you're trying to start e-commerce, and then after that, going and buying real assets, whether it's a business that cash flows, buying real estate, pull a Rick Ross and buy 43 wing stops, whatever it is you want to do, you got to be able to do that, but you need money to do it first. So here's the formula I want you to follow. If you have $0, you can use Chat AI, whatever, do the freelancing stuff, which is such an incredible tactic that you can definitely use into 2023 before it gets saturated. You're going to use that to get to $2 to $5 grand a month. Use e-commerce to get to the multi-6, maybe even 7 figures a year in profit. You should be able to generate $500,000 a year in sales, making $150,000 to $200,000 in profit. That's a very easy, basic milestone. I know 19-year-olds that I've helped to get to that in profit every 2 weeks. That's obviously an outlier, but it is possible. There's people who do it. And the reason you need to do that is because life starts at about $20,000 a month. If you're not making that, you're not really living life to the fullest. Beyond that, it's a little bit more diluted. Okay, how fast is your car? How big is a plane that you're flying on? Like whatever. It's all kind of the same thing. But to live a really quality life, be able to help other people and do cool things, it starts at about $250,000 a year, 20 grand a month. Remember, you have an obligation to yourself to become financially successful, physically successful, all of those things, but you also have a responsibility to help other people. Think about it. How many other people need help? There's veterans, there's homeless people, there's food banks that need help, churches, charities. There's people that need help, people that need housing. Like, it's very selfish to not be in a position to assist when somebody needs help. And I promise you, along the way, people are going to call you shallow, surface level, only focused on money. But again, money solves a lot of those problems. And we live on a financial world, so you do need money. You got to be logical with that. But when people start saying, oh, you're so surface level and you only care about money, remember, that's a reflection on themselves, not on you. They're projecting it, usually unconsciously. They don't know why they're doing it because you're making them look bad. When you go get extreme success and help other people, it's going to make your friend Terry feel pretty bad because he hasn't done jack shit with his life. So just remember that. It's not a projection on you. You do still have an obligation to go become successful. You might just need to stop hanging out with Terry as much. So break free. Use this method that I showed you in this video. There's 2 great tools you have. This YouTube channel right here with over 1,000 videos, all sorts of different resources, and my education company, Ecom Season, where we teach e-commerce. That is the only thing. It's very specific, but if that is an industry you want to break into, that is the single best training platform on the public market to get access to, and it costs 80% less than the average person's person spends on coffee every year. The average person spends over $2,400 a year on coffee. Our program is 80% less than that. 1/5. Do you think you could reduce your coffee intake by 1/5 to go change your life and be able to help other people? I mean, you're going to spend the money one way or another, right? You can go and spend it on coffee, or you're going to spend it on something that's actually going to change your life if you use it. So 2023 is definitely going to be a make or break year. The top 1% and the elite are continuing to amass more assets, more control, more power over everybody. KKR, Vanguard, Blackstone, all these major companies that are going to own all of the investment assets at one point. It is of crucial time and urgency that you take care of your financial future, not just for yourself, but so that you cannot be selfish and help other people and other causes that are much larger than just you. So stand tall, forge yourself into something you're proud of. It's not going to be easy. It never is, but I promise you it's worth it. Even if other people don't believe in you, I believe in you. Go be great, my friends. Let me know if I can help. I do a lot of fun stuff on this channel, including giving away more than the average salary every year. I give away 50 to 60 grand every year easily in cash and prizes. All you got to do is interact with me in some way. Leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel. You can go interact with me on Instagram. I answer all DMs over there. I would love to help you in some way. And with that being said, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Tune into the next video whenever it comes, because I can assure you it will be valuable.